Hello, I'm here to tell you a story in American Sign Language, also known as ASL. But first, I would like to go over non-manual markers and classifiers. Non-manual markers are basically gestures of the body, and some of the non-manual markers might be things like head tilts, shoulder shrugs, and face expressions, and various other body movements. Without non-manual markers, it can be very hard for someone to receive a message. So you may want to ask someone a question in American Sign Language. In order to do that, you'll need to maybe tilt your face forward and raise your eyebrows to let the other person know that you're expecting a response. Usually this type of facial expression in American Sign Language is equivalent to a question mark in English. Alright, so now let's talk about classifiers. Classifiers are sort of like signs, except for they have a different purpose. They're usually used for demonstrating and describing things like shapes and sizes. So, for example, if you wanted to describe how much water you had in a cup, you could use the G classifier, and this means G in American Sign Language. And it's also very helpful for measuring things. You can use this classifier to describe the height of your water. The story that I'm going to be telling you in American Sign Language has a lot of classifiers. This allows storytellers to be a lot more descriptive, and it allows them to act out as well. The story that I'm going to be telling you in American Sign Language is called Timber. And it's about a lumberjack, and what he does is he goes around chopping down trees, and before they fall he yells timber. But there's one tree in particular that will not fall whenever he yells timber. So basically he calls a tree doctor, and then the tree doctor tells him that the tree is deaf. So, in the end, instead of yelling at the tree, he ends up fingerspelling timber. One of the classifiers that I use in this story would be the flat palm or the B classifier, and during my story, this would represent the tree, and then I would do this to represent the lumberjack cutting the tree. Now that I've went over a few things, I hope that you'll be able to catch some non-manual markers and some classifiers. I hope you enjoyed the story, and thank you.